Hello designers and creatives, welcome back to my space. My name is Son of Man and this is Create Visuals in Pixel on YouTube. On today's video, we are going to be learning how to create this Microsoft app logo using PixelLab. So we are going to be learning how to replicate this logo using PixelLab today. In case this is your first time viewing our channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notification to stay updated anytime we drop a new video like this. Give this video a share. It will be super helpful to us. And then thank you, and let's proceed. So I'm going to show you what I did here. So this is the three vectors that I created, and I merged them up. I'm going to merge them up later at the end of the tutorial. Okay, let me get rid of this so you see. So this is the vector that we created. So like what I discussed in our last video tutorial, I told you that if you want to create a logo that looks three-dimensional, okay, if you look at this logo, it's not a plain logo. Is having a three-dimensional view, right? And then what makes it look this way is because of a shadow. On our last video tutorial, we have discussed how to use shadows to create a three-dimensional shape. So if you observe this logo, it looks three-dimensional, and then I'm going to be showing you in this video tutorial how you can use gradients to create such effect on your logo. So if you want to create such a brand logo for your brand and you want to make it a three-dimensional, I suggest that you have to follow up this tutorial and see how you can work this out for yourself. So it's not complicated, it's just a matter of gradients and then using a dark gradient and then a brighter gradient and combine them together, and then you're going to get your result at the end of the day. So let's see how this works out now. So first of all, I'm going to go here and I'm going to get rid of the vector that I've created. So I'm going to click and then bring back my sketch. So this is my sketch. I'm going to turn it on a little so you will see clearly what I've done here. So this is the sketch that I made. So you can still visit our channel community to get access to the sketch in case you want to use it for a practice. So let's proceed now. So I'm going to reduce this opacity. I'm going to tap OK. So I told you all the time that this is the first step you need to take, and then make sure your sketch is locked so that you won't be able to move it again. So I'm going to uncheck this and then check my grid lines. So if you observe very well, I work on my grids, so this is not a problem. And then for those that have been joining me before, you know that we have discussed about this and I've created a video tutorial for that, which you're going to see in the description of this video. So do check out that video tutorial. First of all, I need to go here and then click on my Bezier, close my loop and click on my transformation. This is not complicated. And then here I'm going to increase my stroke to around 2, and I'm going to proceed into the vectorization. So I'm not going to make this video complicated. So where I want us to capture the message here is about how to make the gradient color combination. So let's proceed into the vectorization aspect and then see how we work this out now. So after this, I'm going to go here and then remove my stroke, and then I'm going to go to my gradient. Then I'm going to select the gradient for this. So I'm going to show you the gradient for this. So for this first gradient here, I choose this color. So you can just look for the color code. Just type this color code on your PixelLab, and then you're going to get the gradient that I use for this. And then for this part, so I draw it to this point. So this line, I have to draw it to this point. So I click and then see my color code that I use here. So what I actually did here is I'm going to drag the colder part of the gradient color. So this is it. So I'm going to drag it to this point, and then the brighter part of the gradient is going to be here. So remember that I told you that you want to create this three-dimensional view of any logo. So you have to involve the use of shadows. What shadows means is that a color becomes darker So when it is becoming darker, it means that you are adding more shadows to it. So this is what it is. So here we can assume that the light is coming from this angle and it is fading away from this angle. So this is what it is. So I'm going to tap OK. So and then here I got this. So after this I'm going to tap OK. So I'm going to go here and then make sure I lock this. So this is the first step. So after this now I can go back and then tap on my screen once and then click on my breakdown, close my loop, and then do the same thing I did always all the time. So here I'm going to start vectorizing the second part of the vector. So there is a reason why I don't want to rotate the vector which I've created now. So that's another thing to discuss on another day. So but for now, let's follow up this and see what we achieve at the end of the day. So after working out this, I'm going to go here and then click on my gradient again. So I'm going to reduce my stroke to 0, click on my gradient, and then for this part I'm going to select this color and tap OK. So for the last part of the vector we are going to create, I'm going to make sure I go here and then make sure I lock this. Okay, and I'm going to tap on my screen once, and I'm going to pick my Bezier and then click on my transformation and close my loop and reduce my stroke to 2, and then I'm going to start the vectorization. So after this, I'm going to go back here and reduce my stroke and then go to my gradient, and then for the last part of the gradient, which is this, so I'm going to click on this and then select it. So I think with this we have achieved what I want to achieve for this part. So after this, I'm going to go here and then click OK. So here we have got our 3 vectors and it's very easy, right? So after this now, I'm going to go here and then uncheck my grid lines. After this, I'm going to go back and then remove my sketch and then merge my vectors together as one object. So after doing this, and I think there is nothing much to worry about, so I've successfully created my vector, and then this is it. So let me bring back my sketch and then let me reduce it, and then let's compare and contrast if we have actually created something unique. So let's see if we did a wonders here. So I think this is not difficult unless you are still finding it difficult to understand how to use your grid lines, which I recommend you have to check out the video tutorial in the description of this video to get access to it. So if you understand how to make your grid line selections, every other thing will fall into place. Okay, what you need to understand is how to make your grid line selections, and then you will just get started. So thank you for watching, and then see you on my next video tutorial. I hope this video helps. If it helped, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification to stay updated anytime we drop a new video like this. And then please do well to share to others that may want to watch and learn. Share this profile and this channel to people that may want to watch and learn from us as well as a designer. Thank you and see you next time. Stay well. Goodbye from here. Namaste.